President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863. But it wasn't until June 19th, 2 years later, that news made it all the way to Texas and the last of the slaves in the U.S. were finally freed. That day is now celebrated as Emancipation Day, or Juneteenth. This weekend, from the 17th to the 19th, join the South Florida community at Griffing Park in Miami for the Juneteenth Fest. It's a family-friendly event and includes music, dancing, food trucks, activities, and a whole lot more. Get details at the JuneteenthFest.org. Event number 2, celebrate Juneteenth at Griffin Park in North Miami. June 17th through 19th, the Gay Agenda. What do we love about this?
This sounds like a lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And it's so important that we have these Juneteenth events all around town. And there's a bunch of them. You know, so this is the one that's near me. So I'm like, yeah, this is the one I'm going to go to, you know, but there is a bunch of, there's films, there's events, there's activities. You know, it's time for us to educate ourselves on what our Black brothers and sisters have gone through, you know, and as much as like, you know, I constantly say, oh, I'm from the hood and, oh, this is how I grew up and blah, 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 blah. When you think you don't know shit. Educate yourself because it's just so important to be supportive and to be supportive in the right way. Not just think, oh, I have Black friends. That's just freaking ridiculous when I hear people say stuff like that. So Juneteenth, go and support, go find an event somewhere near you. You won't regret it.
And celebrate history and learn.
You know, I mean, they're constantly trying to take real history out of schools. This is the only way that you are able to get the real deal is by investigating it yourself. LGBTQ plus, Black history, none of that history should be taken out of schools, and that's a whole other can of worms.
They're trying to make things regressive and make it impossible for people to know like what has happened in the past. But if we take it upon ourselves to educate ourselves and continue learning in the real world, that can't be taken away from us. You know? But that's our choice. It's our choice, and we need to make sure that we know what's going on, that we know our history, that we know our references and everything like that. That way, history is not going to repeat itself.
It's true. Because history is repeating itself in a lot of other ways, a lot of scary ways. And I mean, we just don't need that. We don't need that. Educate yourself. Education first, all right? LGBTQ plus family, seriously.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Finally, it's Pride time, baby. Wilton Manors, the gayest place on planet Earth, is celebrating Stonewall Pride. Wilton Manors this Saturday, June 18th. The party starts at 3 p.m. and the parade is a twilight parade at 7 p.m. The Pride event runs on the streets until 11 p.m. and there will be 7 stages of entertainment, music, and party. Make sure you catch the special Juneteenth flash mob at 5:45 at the Black Excellence stage, featuring a special mashup of music by Black artists that was created by DJ Joey Brown. Find out more at stonewallpride.lgbt. Event number 4, Stonewall Pride, Wilton Manors, and Juneteenth flash mob, June 18th from 3 to 11. The Gay Agenda. What do we love about this?
Absolutely everything.
Everything.
Absolutely every single last detail there.
Even
details that aren't in there, I love them too, and I don't even know what they are yet.
Well, I mean, last year was going to be the first Stonewall in 2 years or 3 years. And then we had the unfortunate accident at our Pride that unfortunately, because we're just so beat down by all these anti-trans bills and all this spew and all these Fox News haters, that we automatically thought it was an attack on our community. And rightfully and respectfully so, we canceled the parade last year. And so we got to make up for it this year, right?
We have lost time.
Lost time, a lot of lost time. Myself and my favorite white person in the whole world, Al Ferguson, we're going to be commentating on the parade. We're probably going to be doing it with a bunch of other great friends. So make sure you tune in. You'll be able to watch it on Roku and Apple TV. If you're in Kansas, why are you in Kansas? Come to South Florida. Just letting you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. Mr. and Miss Stonewall are also going to be there. It's going to be just a lot of fun. Check it out. 7 stages and the flash mob. And I got to give a big shout out to my friend Jameer, John Buckley, who are putting together the flash mob choreography. I'm not going to mess up your dance by joining you. I can't dance. Like, I'm the only Latina in history. And like, you know, salsa, like I pretend. Like if you see me doing salsa, I'm just moving the top. My feet aren't really moving, but it looks like I'm dancing, right? Look, and then it's all in the face. See?
I saw you at the lip sync battle.
Oh.
And you turned that shit out.
Are we really talking about the lip sync battle?
We're talking about that. Blonde hair, red feathers, and you fully turned it out.
Oh my God. And you know, my next guest in bed, she was the one who actually did my makeup for that. That was crazy. That was crazy.
She did an amazing job.
That was crazy. And those dance moves were not mine. But
You sold them though. You
sold it.
absolutely sold
But it was in
them.
the face. If you saw my face in the video, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna tell me no?
You were giving burlesque with all those feathers and the move on the floor, and I was
on the floor. Yeah.
It was fierce.
It was fierce.
really
Go check out my social media for some videos, all right? So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.